Hey everyone on YouTube, welcome back to another food review slash food related video with me, John. And today I am back to try some Big Macs at McDonald's. Now, 2 or 3 years ago, they came out with the Mac Jr. and the Grand Mac. And I did a video which I titled Mac Attack, which I tried all three in a row as a challenge. Now, McDonald's, I was about to say Burger King, that's why I had to pause there. McDonald's is coming out with something similar, but called differently. They have a Little Mac, which is the exact same thing as their Mac Jr., and they have a Double Mac, which instead of the Grand Mac where they use a larger patty, this time they're just taking 2 pieces of meat. And I know what you're saying. Big Mac already has 2 pieces of meat, but it's 2 on top, 2 on bottom. It's kind of like a quadruple, but it's called a double. So anyway, without further ado, let's get it started with the Mac. I was going to say Mac Jr., but they call it the Little Mac. It comes in. I have a pile of lettuce here, which is not in my sandwich, and a decent amount of lettuce in the sandwich, but it's basically, you still got your sesame seed bun, 1 patty, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Let's give this one a try. If I try, I mean I'm going to eat the whole thing. Now, just so you know, I ordered this like I always order Big Macs, extra pickles. Now, the bun on that one it was either not fresh or they toasted the bun. Does McDonald's toast buns or heat the buns up? The ends, the top of the bun was a little stiff if it was stale. Now we are amidst the virus situation. Places like McDonald's might not have as much business right now, so the buns might have been sitting around a little bit longer than typically, so that might be the case. Anyway, we're moving up to the Big Mac, which is in its regular Big Mac case. And just in case you're wondering, this is the case they put the Double Mac in. We'll take a look at that later. I got lettuce falling on it everywhere. I asked for extra pickles, but there's so much loose lettuce everywhere in these packages. They're probably like, we need to get rid of this lettuce. No one's eating lettuce. Free range pickle. There you go. The regular Big Mac. And let's get this one in my belly. And just so you know, I'm pretty hungry right now. So far today, all I've had to eat was a cup of coffee and part of a bowl of oatmeal. I say part because I shared it with my 2-year-old son. It's about 3 o'clock right now, and that was breakfast time. I'm going to collect all this lettuce, see how much we have at the end. So far. All right, that was very good. The ratio of everything on that one is way better than the Little Mac. The Little Mac will give you the flavor, but the bun to toppings ratio is off. Plus, I don't think my bun was the freshest for that one. So it came off the first one as being dry, whereas that one, the regular Big Mac, very good. Everything was in order. And here's the double Big Mac. You see there's 2 patties on top here. If I lift it up, you'll see 2 patties. 1. Yeah, there's 2 there. Let me turn it on the side. See, 1, 2. 2 patties underneath there. 1, 2. For a total of 4 patties. Which means, at the end of this, I will have eaten 7 patties of meat from McDonald's, which might equal 1 pound. This one just feels a little bit heavier. Another difference between this and the Grand Mac, the Grand Mac had bigger patties, also that had a special bigger bun. This is just on a regular Big Mac bun. Let's dig in. Now, I guarantee if you do this every day, eat 3 of these Big Macs every day, you will not die of the coronavirus. The middle bun is just so smashed between these patties, you can barely see it. And it's just like hard to hold on to. You definitely do get a meatier flavor on this one. I'm starting to get full. I think I can finish it. This one is a little drier. I think just with the extra meat. You know, McDonald's meat's not that juicy. We add up all of our lettuces. Look, make a small salad out of that. So much extra lettuce. We've done it. That's the Mac Attack Part 2. Now, how does this experience differ from the first one? I don't feel as bad as I did at the end of the one. The other one I was like really full, kind of felt sick. Maybe I had eaten more that day previously to the point of the video, but I feel fine right now. Maybe this is the cure for the coronavirus. All of those are just jokes, by the way. Don't take that as real medical advice. If this was real medical advice, it would be followed by a bill. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Hopefully this video gives you the smallest bit of enjoyment during your time at home. During this stay-at-home quarantine situation everyone's got going on here. It was pretty enjoyable for me as well. Anyway, I'm gonna head home now and continue my self-quarantine. I think this has been the first time I have gotten to my car since the last video I put out. Just if you followed the video up until now, then you should hear this extra bit of information. At the end of my video for Taco Bell last time, I wasn't lying in the video when I said I felt fine. I got home, sat down, had a cup of coffee, and then I started to feel bad, and I got this massive headache, and I had a fever that was registered at 101.8 at its highest, and took some Tylenol, slept it off. Me personally, I don't sleep during the day, so usually it's a sign that I'm not feeling very well if I can fall asleep during the middle of the day. And that was almost a full week ago. So I basically quarantined myself in my house for a full week, even though I felt better even that same night. But who knows what that was, what it could have been. But if it was, I'm glad I stayed home. My whole family really stayed home the whole week. Again, even though I felt better that night, I was basically back to 100% by the next day.